Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. It's been a minute. Yep. It's been a minute. I'm probably going to go live a little bit later today, which is probably yesterday or the day before when you're watching this video, because this video is going to go out after the live. I figured I'd explain my last couple days on a recorded video, because if I'm explaining it, you come in on a live and I'm halfway through it, you're going to go, so what happened? And I have to start over again. So, I done screwed up. Screwed the pooch, boy. Gave it the good old... You're probably wondering, well, what do you mean, David? How'd you screw up? I'll be you guys, and I'll be me, too. Well, number one, I came out Sunday night to stage. And Sunday, I started hearing about these 100-mile-an-hour straight line winds going to be in the area. And I was kind of keeping an eye on them and whatnot, and the storm and everything. And, you know, are they really going to come? You know, because it's like a tornado. It doesn't mean just because there's a warning doesn't mean it's going to happen or going to hit you or whatever. So anyways, I drive out here, and I get here literally 5 minutes before the heavens open up, and it just starts downpouring. I took some video of it, but the video doesn't do it justice at all. It looks so mellow on the video. Not only because I was going to bed when it all happened, and I was laying in bed as the truck's rocking and the winds are blowing, to where I was like, finally said, okay, I'm going to record some of this. It started slowing down. But needless to say, it was a good sustained wind where the truck was just doing a constant rock back and forth, I guess, from the wind buffering it. I'm glad I didn't have a trailer with me. But that's really not what this video is about. The screw up comes after that. So I grab a load the next morning, pick it up, run it up north, make the delivery the next day, start heading back. Actually, as I'm heading up north, I get my return trip, and then I get my load after my return trip, which is literally picking up the day I'm returning. So I'm only going to have about, to keep my recaps straight, I'd only have about 2 hours to run. Something like that. But it's like, okay, this load picks up that day and delivers the next day. It's only 300 miles, no big deal. I've done the trip. It's good. You'll run a lot today, but tomorrow you'll bank some hours. So I'm like, yeah, cool, we'll do that. Didn't say nothing to him. So I go up north, make the delivery, come back down south, make the delivery, and then I'm picking up my load, which it happens to be a live load, which is the first time I've ever been live loaded on this account. And as it's loading, I keep all my load information, you know, in a book like this, you know, what the loads, miles, and what they pay and all that nonsense. So I can, you know, go to my chip pay stub and go, yep, that load's paid, that load's paid, that load's paid, we're all good. So as I'm being live loaded, I start filling out that paperwork, and I notice it picked up on the 11th at 8 a.m. and it delivers the 12th at 3 p.m. Okay, no problem. I'll drive it a couple hours up, shut down, and finish it off the next day. And then I realized, no, it picks up at 8 a.m. and delivers the same day at 3 p.m. You can't be late on these loads. If you're going to be late on the load, they don't want you taking the load. So I'm like, holy crap, I'm going to have to tell them that I can't do it. So I put the address in, and the load was going to be a 5-hour drive. 4.5 hour drive, and I had 5.5 hours on my clock, on my drive clock. So I'm like, okay, I can do this as long as everything goes good. So I get loaded, and I'm just gonna blaze out of here. What is the thing I don't do that I always do? I always look at my bill of lading, make sure the PO numbers match the PO numbers on my rate con. Just something you do. I'm in such a hurry to leave. I get my bill of lading, which I thought, damn, it's handwritten. How goofy is that? And I just tuck it away and I jump in the truck and I get on the highway to sit in traffic. I burned a half hour in traffic right at the entrance of the freeway. Get going again. And mind you, I keep getting into these spots. I'm down to 30-minute leeway. And I still had like 200 miles to go. So I'm starting to get nervous that I'm not going to be able to make the delivery. Well, I'm going to run out of hours. And it's like, okay, so what do I do? Do I just run in the red for 10, 15 minutes, whatever it takes to deliver this load? Or what? Oh, and then it starts pouring rain, so I'm slowed down because of that also. So I'm not sure what's going on. Well, I was kind of ignoring my Rand McNally GPS as far as what time I was going to get there. And I was following Google because Google is for the traffic speeds and everything. And I'm doing highway speeds. So I'm down to like 20, 30 minutes leeway. And I'm getting to this area and I notice Google says the road's closed. And it's wanting me to route around. Boom, the road's not closed there, so I gained like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, good, I added 10 minutes. And then I go up a ways, and it thinks the road's closed again. So I know it's not closed. I gained a few more minutes. In the end, I ended up I had 45-minute leeway after I got past all these road closures that Google thought were happening that I didn't even notice was on there. And I get to the receiver with, I think I ended up with 35 minutes to spare at the receiver. So I get there, it's like noonish, 1 o'clock, whatever. I had 39 minutes, that's right, 39 minutes. I get there, and there's 7 trucks in front of me, and this place only unloads 2 trucks at a time, and they are slow. It can take an hour or two just to get three pallets off. So I'm like, oh God, I'm going to be here all fucking day. So I'm thinking, I'm going to be here all day off the PC. And, you know, there's a truck stop right up the street. Off the PC to it. And if that one's no good, we'll just keep PCing until we find one. I go inside, the young lady. I like that gal. But the young lady there goes, let me see your paperwork. And she, oh, hold on, I got ahead of myself. So as I'm freaking out that I'm not going to get there on time, I get a message from dispatch. Hey, can you send us a picture of the BOL? They've never asked for this before, ever. I'm like, oh, shit. Now what's going on? So I stop. I look at the BOL, and I want to make sure it's good, and I notice there's no PO numbers on it. There's handwritten what's on the truck. No PO numbers, nothing that's normally on there. I'm like, oh, crap. Did I screw up, and do I have the right load? Or because I've left this place before with the wrong load. They've called me up and said, hey, you need to come back. We loaded the wrong stuff on the trailer. I'm sure you guys seen that video. So I'm freaking out. I sent him a picture. And I asked, okay, there you go. Is everything okay? And they replied, I started driving again, and, you know, they replied, and I hit it to, you know, speak, and it speaks, you know, as good as it could. And it, yes, customers requesting. So I'm driving, and I'm starting to get sweat, man. I'm like, oh, man, did I screw up? And all of a sudden, I see a notification pop up on my screen, and I go look at it, and it says, all good to go. I'm already 70, 80, 100 miles into the trip, and they're telling me it's good to go. So that freaked out. So let's jump back to, I'm at the receiver, the young lady. So I'm 7 trucks in front of me. I'm like, I'm going to be here forever till the next day, God knows when. She goes, huh? Let me take this back there and see what they want to do with this. And it's weird because what I normally haul to this plant wasn't on the truck. And that's why, again, it was like machinery parts. And that's like why I was freaking out when they're asking for the bill of lading, because I'm like, we normally haul this product. I'm hauling like a fucking EOS load, machinery products, like forklift parts and stuff. So I'm thinking I'm screwed. So now I'm worried about what's she thinking, you know, what is she? She's like, huh? So she comes back and she goes, okay, this is what we're going to do. Where are you parked at? I said, I'm parked over, you know, where you guys normally want us to park when we, you know, come here. She goes, okay, that's perfect. Go ahead and sit there. So-and-so's thinking about what to do, but they're probably going to have you just drop the trailer if they've got an empty and have you do a drop and hook. Sweet. So I go back to the truck, and in about 15 minutes she comes out and she says, yeah, the trailer next to you is empty. Go ahead and drop your trailer and take that trailer. So I'm in and out of there really quick. So that was awesome. Got the load off me. It's obviously the right stuff I was supposed to take, but I'll tell you, a bunch of mistakes were made. And why were those mistakes made? Because of being in a hurry. Don't let people get you in a hurry. Mistakes get made. Now, who got you in a hurry? I got myself in a hurry because I didn't read my freaking dates, because normally I always pick up today and deliver at that facility tomorrow. Not pick up today and deliver today. Because if I would have seen that 2 days prior, I would have said, no, I can't do that run. It will mess my hours up. And they would have got me something else. So it was pretty gnarly. It was touch and go for a while. I'll tell you what, when I got done there, I PC'd to the nearest truck stop and there was parking. I parked the truck. I wiped my brow off and I was like, damn. So they had my return trip picking up today, and then I had to be here where I'm at now tomorrow. My 10-hour break would have been up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have put me here at about 8 o'clock this morning. And I set my alarm for 3, and as I was falling asleep, I said, what are you doing, David? You just had 2 sleepless nights. I really had 2 bad sleep. My first night out and my second night out, I had sleepless nights, man. My brain just won't shut down. I'm like, you're so tired, and right now you feel all right. And don't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know I'm not taking a load today, even if I got here at 8 o'clock in the morning. 1, I don't really have enough hours to do much after I get here. And 2, I need to bank those hours for the hours I used the day before, which is perfect because 5, 6, 7, 8. So I was able to bank 6 hours. So that made up for the hours I used yesterday. So now I'm back on track to run proper recaps. So I changed my clock to 6 in the morning. Actually, I changed it to 5, 5:30, and 6. I figured if I get up at 5 and everything seems cool, I'll go ahead and go. I did wake up at 5 and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I want to stop and get a shower at the truck stop that's, 50 miles from here. Let me wait till 6 in the morning. That way, by the time I get there, there will for sure be parking and showers available and stuff. So that's what I did. I ended up getting at 6, drove 35 miles up the road to a pilot, jumped out, got a shower. Billy got a bath. And then I came here and and here I sit. Waiting to I didn't get a preload for tomorrow. That was weird, but I guess I'll get a load tomorrow morning. Yeah. That's what happened. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. Trucking with David H on Facebook. I don't know if I'm doing Facebook anymore.